Oh, you bring it on. Nothing is better than another game that is like Marvel Future Fight. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's your girl Phoebe, and today I am so excited to bring to you the very first video of DC Unchained on this channel. You know, I've been lucky enough and literally begged Osiris to let me make this very first video, so I'm so excited to bring to you guys my first impressions, little titty titty bits of the game, and the very first things that we need to get talking about this game. So first of all, very first question, is this game available in Play Stores? No, this game is not available in Play Store in either Android or in iOS. That is because this is under closed beta testing right now, and it's only available officially in Taiwan and Japan and Korea. But I live in India, so how do I have this? Well, like every other popular game, like even Pokemon Go came over, so at that time it was not available in most parts of the world, but still it was available through, other links, well, I don't want to use the word, but like illegal links. But you can go ahead and do that. Because there are websites like APK Pure. I'm really happy to get the game from there, and I'm linking that down in the description box below and also in the comment section, so you guys can go and download it if you haven't done it till yet, because this game is awesome. It's purely fun to play, and the best part is that Marvel Future Fight is such an amazing game. It takes you into the future, but this game is like so ancient. I mean, I don't know even how to explain this. It feels very rustic, old kind of vibe, but it's got so much excitement gathered around it. I totally love it. So now the second thing is my impressions on the game. As you could have already seen, I'm level 2 in the game. I have not played the game from 3 days because I wanted to make this video, and there were a lot of things I wanted to share. So I did not go ahead and unlock all the characters and stuff, so that I can show you guys, if you haven't done it already yet, how to do that. Like how to unlock characters, what is what in the game, the gems, the coins, the cards, everything. Now, lots of you think that this game is pretty much similar to Marvel Future Fight. True, it is, but it's got a lot of exciting different things than Marvel Future Fight, and that is what makes the game very enjoyable to play. In the beginning, I wasn't really hooked to the game, so it took me like 2 days of playing quite continuously to start liking this game. So right now, as you can see, I'm on level 2. Just for you guys, I didn't play for 3 days so I could make this video. I know it sounds pretty lame, but I wanted to, show you the first-hand experience that I had in the game. So let's get started with what is what in the game. Now, the very first thing that I like to get started is with the little tabs below the home button, then we have the family button, then we have the team, and then we have the base, which is unlocked, which is locked for me right now. But after I am done explaining the very basics, we're gonna go and see all the game modes and everything from Osiris's account. So he's level 4 right now, so he's got pretty much almost everything unlocked till now. So we're gonna see that after we are done with the very basics. So first of all, that is the bottom tabs, which you can see. So in this game, we don't only have characters in the game like we're having Catwoman and Robin, Batman, but we also have families. So in total, we have 6 families here. That is of Batman, then we have Wonder Woman, then we have Superman's family, then we have the next family, that is Aquaman family, this is a Flash family, and then we have Green Lantern's family. And as you can see, the characters that are shown here, all the ones that are shown in the proper form are unlocked, but the ones that are still black, wait, which family is still incomplete? I think it is the Wonder Woman family. Yes. Now, for example, these 3 characters, which you can see on the right side, like this is Ares. So these characters are still locked. And the only reason I let them be locked is because I want to show you how to unlock these things. So this is the family, that is the number of characters that are there in the game. Next, we'll be going over to is team. Now, you can build a team of two types. One is the hero side, the other one is the villain side. So I haven't equipped another villain here. For equipping a villain is pretty much similar as, drag and drop, as you already know. Best part is, since it's in closed beta testing right now, you can unlock as much as 5 teams right now. I'm pretty much sure they're gonna put, some restriction on the slot later on. So we have the hero side and the villain side. Now, there are 2 parts in the game. I'll be telling you why it is given in the hero and villain side in a second. And the third side is the alliance side. Now, the alliance is when you join an alliance or guild. So I have a guild or an alliance in the game. And if you're playing this game, why don't you join it? The name of the alliance is OFO. It's showing on the screen. So if you are playing and you're interested in joining me, come join my guild. Okay, now we're going to be talking about, first of all, we'll be talking about the game modes that you'll have once you enter the game. So the very basic game modes that you're first going to be having is if you go to battle. I clicked on battle the first time. So these things are unlocked until you reach level 3. So the next thing logically you go to is mission. So we have story mission over here, and this is pretty much similar to the story mission that we have in Marvel Future Fight, and it has a number of levels in it, as you can see, and as you progress, you keep getting your first time rewards over there. A very good part about DC I like is that whichever game mode you are playing, they have the thing that you get from that game mode displayed on the side. For example, if you can see that the story mission is highlighted with a green XP icon on the side, this means that if you play a story mission, you get to gain XP for your character. That is, you get to rank the character up. The next one is Unchained, and on Unchained you can see these rocks that are there on the side, the XP books and stuff. I'm going to be telling you that once I explain what the material really is. Unchained is pretty much similar to the co-op mode. So what you do is you can go ahead and clear it off single, or you can go ahead and search for some more people to play with. Now, if you play single, if you can see on the top where I'm pointing right now, then if you play single, you get some benefit or not. That's what is mentioned there. So if you play for one player, then you get the amount of gold, but you don't get any bonus, and you get an amount of XP, but you don't get a bonus. If you go in a team of 2, then you get 5% bonus, and if you go in a team of 3, you get 15% bonus. So you can invite your friends from here. You click invite, or you go to friends, and you guys can go ahead and team up with other people and play this out. Now, after this, we have quite a lot of things that are kept, that are mentioned below, but I'll be coming to that once I'm done with the family and the team stuff. So let's get started with the characters first, and then we'll move over onto game modes. Okay guys, now let's get talking about the various characters in the game. So for that, I'm going to switch to the family tab. As you can see, there are 6 families in the game, which are Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, then Aquaman. I love Aquaman, Flash, and as well as Green Lantern family. As you can see, I have all the characters opened up. I actually was recording the video before as well, but my microphone died. Very wonderful. So I unlocked the characters on screen, but I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna do that in just a second. So here we have the characters out here, and this is what it looks like. So if you go into the character, this is what your screen looks like. So first of all, we will talk about how to unlock a character. So if you want to unlock a character, there are 2 ways of doing that. The very first way of doing that is pretty much easy, is getting a silver card. As you can see here, I have 3 silver card opportunities, but since I have all the characters, so even if I select a silver card, it will not unlock any character. because I have all of them unlocked. But if you want to unlock one, then you just go ahead and select the characters that you want to unlock, and with the silver card you can get these characters. Now, the other thing that you need a silver card is for upgrading the various gears of a character that I am gonna show you here. We're gonna go to my favorite family, that is Flash, and I'm gonna show you, if you look at the various things, that is, this is the skill that we're talking about. If you want to upgrade the skills of Flash, you will be needing the silver cards of Flash over here. If you see this part over here, right here, this is the silver card. So for doing that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and select some silver cards for the characters that I'm running right now. So one of the very powerful characters in the game is Flash, and I totally love him. I started the game off with Aquaman, and it was a mistake. He is a really swishy character, but if you decide to go ahead, let me know what your experience is. So you can go ahead with Superman also. He's a very high DPS character right now in the game. But since I'm going ahead with Flash, I'm gonna get 3 of the silver cards for Flash, or you can choose whichever one you like. I'm even going ahead with Lex Luthor and Batman as well. Okay, so we're gonna take 3 silver cards of Flash. Now, if I didn't have Flash, then Flash would have unlocked for me with the silver card. But now what I'm gonna do is, excuse me, I'm gonna use my silver card for upgrading Flash. Now let's get talking about few features of the character that you can see on the screen, the various things that you can see here. So the very first thing is this button. This is for looking at the stats of your character that you can see here. That is the HP, the power, the strength of the character, the speed of the character, the power, and how much you're boosting it. You know, the current stats are mentioned here, and the maximum stats are mentioned besides it. So I don't have anything that is maxed out yet, but this is really the beginning of the game. Now we're going to be talking about the skin. So this is what originally Flash comes with. This is the original skin of the character, the original uniform. So skin refers to a uniform in Marvel Future Fight, and in DC Unchained it is called as a skin. But you do not get uniforms for, you know, for a infinite amount of time in the game. It actually means that whenever you are equipping the skin of a character, you can use all the skills of the character, of the character's uniform when it is equipped. Now, this uniform or skin can be actually used like a skill. This is not a total time equipped uniform. This is actually a skill. So you use the uniform as a skill for a definite amount of time, that is for the cooldown time. So these are the skills of the uniform that will be equipped at the time when you click on the uniform. Now let's get talking about the EXP of the characters. Now, you know, as I was recording in the previous video, I had to level up opportunity of leveling up Flash. I had Flash at level 17, and I leveled them up to level 19 using these EXP books, which are very easily available by playing the game mode Unchained. After this, you also have the concept of stamina. The stamina of Flash is full right now. Let me choose another character to show you the concept of stamina. Here I have Batman with me. So stamina is, you can say, the individual energy of a character. That is, as much as you keep playing with a character, the character is going to lose its individual energy. So for reviving that, you have 2 options. Either you use the potion, that is the HP potion, or you use the crystals. And right now I am really rich in the game. I could get a Magneto pack, I could unlock Adam Warlock if this was in Marvel Future Fight, but since this game is in beta testing, we're getting a lot of crystals for testing out the game. So when you use the stamina potion, the stamina of the character increases. As you can see, the bar over here is 200 on 100, so I can go ahead and play a lot. Coming back to the character with which I was explaining, that is Flash. About the cards that you have now, these ones that I'm clicking right now is the silver card that you can use for increasing the skills, and the other one is the gold card that is also used for increasing the skills. It's a higher card than the silver card is. Now let's get talking about the unique skill. So the unique skill is actually two things in the game. Every character in DC Unchained has two unique skills. One is the leadership, that is the same as Marvel Future Fight, and the other one is very interesting. If you have a particular character in the team, then the team member stat is also there. For example, right now I have Flash. If I equip him as a team member, then it will reduce the attack resource usage of all lives by 25%. That is regardless of keeping this character as the leader. That is, if I keep it as a team member, then it will have this special stat activated. And if I keep it as a team leader, it will have the reduced character skin cooldown by 40 seconds. This is at level 2 right now. For upgrading it, this is how you can upgrade it. You can upgrade for both team member as well as for team leader. It will increase for once and all. So if I click on upgrade right here, then it will increase. But I do not want to do that right now because this is not the exact leadership that I'm looking for. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the active skills and the passive skills. So the active and passive skill is pretty much like what we have in Marvel Future Fight. So in active skill, you can also increase that by using the card of Flash. That is, I'm going to take the silver card and upgrade the very first skill to level 2, as you can see right now. So it will increase the stats of your character. And the other one is for, for the other active skill, so you can do the same, upgrade that using one card, and it will subsequently increase. Like, you can use 4 to increase this to level 3. The rest of the skills are pretty much like that in Marvel Future Fight. That is, we have 5 skills over there, we have 5 skills over here. Along with that, we have passive skills. That is something that will run without you using it as a skill. It will work. And you can go ahead and as and all you reach higher levels, you're gonna unlock more passive skills and more active skills. Now, very interesting thing. Now, as you have gears in as you have gears in Marvel Future Fight, you equip one particular custom gear in the game. But in DC Unchained, you get to equip a particular gear with another custom gear. That is, I have some things over here. That is, this is a custom gear that is available to me for the first active skill, and these are the other custom gears that I have for the second active skill. So we're gonna try something out. This is for the gold, so whatever random stats we're getting. Let's see, this is the running duration increase, this is the shockwave area of effect, and this one is sucks enemies in with shockwave. I'm gonna purchase this one. That is, and it's gonna bring the enemies closer. So if I equip this onto my skill, I have my very first custom gear equipped onto my very first skill. So this is my gear. This is my gear. This is pretty cool. You can customize your gear. Now we're going to be talking about the Urus of the game. That is Valorium. Valorium is a pretty cool concept. It is not only that you go ahead and equip any Uru in the slots, it is that you get to equip certain specific stats onto your character through Valorium. And the other interesting part is that you have color combinations for that, which means since I have a red Valorium slot over here, wait, I'll show you. I'm going to go ahead and unlock a Valorium slot for you guys. So I went ahead and unlocked this Valorium slot. So it is blue in color. So if I go ahead and take a blue Valorium, either I take this one or I take this one. This is the evasion, that is the dodge. And this one is crit hit chance. And this one is the attack power. Right now I'm going to boost the attack power. So if I go ahead and I equip a red Valorium in the blue slot, it will not hold a lot of value. Let me try and show you this. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. So This is when I equipped a red Valorium in a blue slot, I get SP cost efficiency by 8%. But if I go ahead and I equip a blue Valorium, then I'm going to be getting a color matching effect, that is cooldown reduction by 10%. Something special. So it's, a Valorium or an Uru with a specific enhanced aspect. That's pretty cool. That's pretty different than Marvel Future Fight. At least it's not completely same. Now that we're done talking about Urus, let's get started talking about tactics. Now, tactic is a very, very different topic than Marvel Future Fight. That is because in Marvel Future Fight, there is no way in which you can control your autoplay. So, one character goes ahead and plays the game, dies, and then it switches to the next character. But in this particular game, that is DC Unchained, if your character dies, any one of the character dies, you have failed the mission. So for controlling that is controlling your autoplay, you have the concept of tactic. This is very interesting because you have 5 slots here. And you have quite a lot of tactics with which you can program your autoplay. So for example, right now I have Crisis Control that was there. OG equipped. It is when HP is low, tag 2 member on standby. That means that if the HP of my character falls below a particular percentage, that is, I think it's 25%, then it will tag to the next character that is there on standby. And the other tactic that I have equipped is use EX skill only if there are 5 or more enemies nearby. That is that it will be using one of my skills when there is any enemy nearby. I can equip any other tactic other than that. For example, this one, then we have this upon discovering HP potion, tag to member with low HP. And then it will use the HP potion over there. So I can put this up as well. There are plenty of other tactics that are there in the game. For example, I'm going to show you this one that I have. Use EX skill only when there's a boss. That means for the rest of the time, it will be using its basic skill. That is something I do not want right now. When a light monster makes an entrance, use fully charged skill. This is, I think, of real good importance. If I want to do anything, I just go ahead and take it to the slot, and then I will equip it there. Let's see if we can do something, if we can get something. This is the boss tactic. No, right now I think for me right now I have the best tactic going. Yes, until another slot unlocks, I have the best tactic going right now for me. Let's come over to the next thing. Now, Marvel Future Fight has cards that apply to all the characters. So you equip 5 cards and the overall effect gets applied to all your characters. But in DC Unchained, this is very, very interesting to me, that you have the concept of cover. So cover is basically a puzzle piece. So this is the complete photograph, not photograph, a comic page that you have to build, the comic cover page that you have to build with several pieces of the puzzle. So when you combine all the pieces of the puzzle, you are able to complete this card. Each piece of the puzzle brings along some special skill. For example, you can have strength, vitality, etc., HP and technique, whatever. So with each piece, you get a particular stat. And when you combine all of them, you get one particular comic cover. And this will enhance these two basic, the basic stats of the card, along with the other stats that you're getting from the cards. So you go ahead and equip 3 of the cards onto your character. So this is something that is very different because you have cards, like you have family cards as well. But those are not for, those are for getting special things in the game. But cover is a card that is specifically made for your particular tune. Now, we have almost, I think, gone ahead and discussed every other thing in the game. Right now, my favorite is Flash, and that is what I like a lot. And I'm also using Lex Luthor. I'm not really sure about this character right now. He has a high DPS though. I'm liking that a lot. I will most probably be switching to Superman because Superman is really, really good in the game. He has a lot. He's got a very high DPS, I must say. So comment down below which character right now is your favorite. Which one are you building right now? And let's see if we're on the right page. Now about the very basic things that are there in the game, we have gold, which is here. It's very cheap right now because we have unlimited crystals approximately. I'm just saying that because we keep getting a lot of crystals because this is a closed beta phase. So people are exploring the game right now. So if I expend 100 crystals, then I can purchase 30,000 gold. And believe me guys, there is no way you get less crystals right now because the game hasn't begun yet. So you can go ahead and test these things out. Like 2,040 crystals here, I can buy 40,000 gold, except I don't really need it right now. So that is that. Next, if I'm going to be telling you about is the crystals. Now, they're a bit expensive than Marvel Future Fight because in Marvel Future Fight, for example, even Stark Stash, it costs $240 in my currency. And in this, you know, only 100 gems are purchasable for $179. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? You really need to work out on the bucks here. Otherwise, I swear, I cannot invest in this game. I cannot will this. I mean, if we're still gonna call will in this game. What do you think? What do you think? What are we gonna call the people who are investing a lot in the game? Will, duck, cow, cat, what? Okay. Let's move forward. So now this button is where you can go ahead and talk to other people in the game. This is my guild over here. And this is the place which you will have to see. You know, it has the inbox. So these are the family cards that I can get for, you know, making my characters better. So I'm going to go ahead and choose one of them. I'm not doing that right now because I totally forgot which family card I was taking. I think I took Batman. So I'm going to go ahead and take 6 of Batman cards. So I can, you know, increase the family effect. There I got some gold. I have some crystals, some stamina potion. And this is the Uru / Valerium. This is again the family card. This makes it tough. I'm gonna take this later. These are the gold cards. Now there is one thing in the game that is that you take a gold card and you can break it down into subsequent silver cards, and other than that, gold cards can be used for doing the very same things. It's more powerful than a silver card, of course, and it makes you better with the character. Some more Valerium, some more stamina potion, blah 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 blah. I'm not taking all of that right now. I'm just gonna take the crystals. Thank you for the crystals. Okay, now we're gonna be moving over to the guide. I am still doing the beginner one because I didn't want to move on further until I had showed you this. So this is where you start the game. This is actually where you should start the game. As you keep, you know, completing subsequent challenges, you're gonna keep getting rewards in the game, and you know, you can continue to collect these things as you go on and you know, do these things in the game, like ranking up characters and whatever it says, like unlock Valerium slot by 1. For example, if I click on that, it's gonna make me, you know, unlock a character, and I don't want to do that right now. I'm already, oh, hello, Blaze, hello. That is what you do in the guide. So you go ahead and complete the story missions, like complete story mission into 3. So if I go ahead and complete my story missions right now, I'm gonna get that. Next, moving over to achievements. Whenever you are completing anything in the game, very much similar to, you know, Marvel Future Fight, you keep doing things, you keep getting stuff, like getting hell loads of crystals and everything right now. I'm quite sure it's gonna turn out very much similar to Marvel Future Fight. You're gonna grow very, very crystal less in the game later on. Just in the beginning, it's so perfect. Okay, oh, 5,000 crystals! Are you kidding me? I could have bought a magneto pack! Damn it! Okay, I have 8,000 crystals. That's pretty good. Now, guild is the alliance. So here you can see my alliance, that is OFO. And apparently I belong to Korea all of a sudden. And this is my team right now. If you guys would like to, then you guys can come over. I have some guild buffs set up here. And of course, Osiris is controlling this. But I'm gonna take that from him pretty much soon because I'm a girl, bitch. I'm a girl. Just kidding. Anyways, so this was the very beginning. I know I bored you out. But, you know, I know. I like to talk a lot. In case you made it to the end of the video, do tell me, how do you like DC Unchained? I love to hear your people's views because, you know, you people help me shape my opinion. And also, if you are till here, just mention your level below so I know you reached here after me shitting and talking so long. Thank you so much for watching the video. Meet you guys later. I love you guys. Bye bye.